So today we'll look into three different categories of design patterns, which are creational, structural, and behavioral. Okay, so all the design patterns they can be classified in three major categories like creational, structural, and behavioral. So the first category, which is creational, deals with the creation mechanism of objects. Uh, okay, so all the patterns under creational deals with how the objects are created. Second category is structural pattern. But before we move to structural, let us look at some examples of creational. So singleton is a creational pattern because in this we ensure only one instance of an object exists at any point of time. Factory method is also comes under creational because we are creating a factory that will create an instance of an object. So then we have abstract factory, which is one more layer of abstraction on top of factory. We have builder, we have prototype. Second major category is structural. Structural pattern deals with the composition of objects. So that means how the objects are assembled together. That means how one object has access to the properties of another object. So, okay. So composition means how the objects are composed. So we have adapter, bridge, composite, decorator, facade, proxy. These are major structural design patterns. Third category is behavioral design pattern. This is one of the most important category in my thinking because there are some very important design patterns covered under behavioral design patterns. So it deals with how the objects collaborate and communicate with each other, and so it also focuses on how different objects interact and delegate responsibility among one another. So let me explain you a little bit and also name a few design patterns which are based on behavioral category. So we have observer design pattern, we have mediator, iterator, command, and interpreter. Okay. So we have around 23 design patterns in total, and they are divided in three major categories. So next time, if anyone asks you what are the different categories of patterns, then you can name these three, which are creational, structural, and behavioral. And I have given you the example and names. So next, I will be specifically exploring each one of them. Okay. So we'll look at it in the next class. Thank you.